Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Mass Effect. We're back on the Citadel after we've just become the first human Spectre, and now we are going to the docking bay, the Alliance docking bay to be exact, because Ambassador Udina should be waiting for us over there. Just make sure that we don't have any assignments that we need to do here. Doesn't look like... oh, the reporter's request. Yeah, we need to do that still, I think. Yeah, we should do that. We're still in the wards district, more or less. You know, let's take the quick travel. Let's go to the reporter, and then we're going to go ahead and do the main quest. Worst locations, the med clinic, please. That should be the closest one. There we go. And she should be right in front of us, right over there. No, nope, not there. Over there. Yeah, there we go. I have her in my sights. Alright, so let's talk to her about our findings about CSEC corruption, or corruption in general.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Yeah, you know, some discs.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Yeah, you should. You should. There we go. Got another 500 credits and again some money. That's pretty much what we want. But where do we go now? To the Presidiums? Not really. Med clinics? No, that's not really what we want. Let's go to CSEC actually, and god damn it, I have to sneeze. Alright, I'm back. Excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cut that out, but hopefully I did. Hopefully I remember. That could be a big problem. Yeah. That elevator is freaking slow.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
Yeah, that's a good elevator topic. Well done, Rex. Yeah, but that was actually some kind of background information that you just got there. The Quarians, that's the species that, you know, Tali belongs to. They built the Geth, as you might have heard, and they should have been a cheap source of labor. Didn't really happen that way. They kind of broke loose, as AIs tend to do. Kind of drove them from the whole home planet. Now they're kind of nomadic. And Rex is a Krogan. Those people are kind of war-loving. And, yeah. They got sterilized. The whole species got more or less sterilized. Because they were kind of a blight on the whole galaxy. The only way to win the war was to kind of stop them from breeding. Best elevator topic ever.
In other news, ExoGeniCorp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Interesting. Interesting. Hades Gamma. Go write that down. Now, I think that's even a main mission. I'm not sure. ExoGeniCorp kind of rings a bell. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyways, I think we are here. We are once again at the location for our main mission. Since we've become a Spectre, we are on our first mission to find and bring down Saren. And Ambassador Udina and Captain Anderson said that they would get me a ship, supplies, crew, etc, etc. And let's just see what they found and what they got for us.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
And the Ambassador is an asshole as always, but we have our own ship, and... oh yeah, it's the Normandy. Ah, she's a beauty. I love the design of the Normandy. It's just... I don't know, it's a really, really nice ship. Remember, it's a ship, not a boat. Ah, yeah. Look at it. Our ship. Well, better talk to Captain Anderson then, and let's go and talk to the crew next. I think we should tell him that we're in charge now.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I mean, to be honest, I really like Captain Anderson. He is more of a for the greater good kind of guy, right? I mean, I think he genuinely believes that we are the ones to stop Saren and the Geth and whatnot. And if it means that he can't be in charge, then, well, for the greater good, he's just going to step aside and let the real hero do whatever the frick we're going to do. But any lead, let's just get some information on our targets, right? So what about Pharos, Artemis Tau, and Noveria? Let's start with the first one.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Alright, sounds promising actually. Prothean technology is always nice to have.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Sure, will do.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, there we go. We know where we have to start, and yeah, we're ready to head out. We're ready to head out. Let's get some decontamination going on, and let's
Stand by, shore party.
go to our ship.
Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't gonna be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, after this really promising speech, just look outside the window. You can. And yeah, let's go and talk to some people of our crew. Let's get the nav manual. Talk to the navigator. I talk to the navigator. Well, don't talk to the navigator. Fine. Just do your own thing then, Presley. Didn't want to talk to me anyway. Alright, so this is the galaxy map, and this is the part where we can do whatever the hell we want. Now we have 3 main quests. We can go to find Liara Tassoni in Artemis Tau. We could go to Novaria and look what the Geth are doing there, or we could go to Pharaohs. The order in which we do that is actually, I think, rather optional. Or we can do side quests, like go to the Hades Gamma Cluster, or to the Sparta system, or what was this one again? Hawking Cluster. So we have Unusual Readings is another one, right? Hydra system. And we will do some of the side missions. But I think I'll mark all the videos that are side missions as side mission. Let's just take a look at all of this beauty. All of its beauty, and I'm talking about this thing over here, and this is the galaxy. The whole galaxy. The Milky Way. So we should be somewhere out here, shouldn't we? Are we somewhere in this region? I'm not sure. I think we're going to Artemis Tau first. That sounds most promising. I have actually no clue which one it was. Let's start in Macedon. Macedon? Okay. They have... Yeah, that's Greek. That's Greek names, right? They're... isn't that some part of the old, and I mean ancient, Greek, well, city-states, more or less? I mean, Athens? Yeah, sure. Knossos? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one as well. Sparta, yeah, we all know that. And Macedon, isn't that where Alexander the Great is from? I'm not sure. Whatever. Let's travel to another system. Before I run into more than one trap. And I'm talking crap. Well, I don't know. But it sounds about right. Pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And through the relay. Off we go. Since we are about 20 minutes in, not quite, have to admit. That doesn't look great. Why are we going to this place? Why can't we land here? I don't like this planet at all. Let's look at all of them here. Orbital period, 21 Earth years. I don't know if this is a big radius or not. About half the rotation. Well, you can't really say that because you need the radius as well. But its rotation is the 1 day lasts about 45 hours. Pretty high, a little bit more pressure, a little bit higher surface gravity, and it's freaking cold. Let's go for a survey. Woohoo! Got some writings. Hooray. I have to say they changed all this interaction with planets in all three iterations, all three games. They had some iterations, and I have to say all of them are mediocre. Yay, we got a large xenon deposit. Great. So we get some money from that, I think. Well, let's land on this planet and... you know what, let's just move out here. And let's take a look. Why the hell are we on this... why could we land there? Yeah, see, valuable minerals, we got some gases. Let's take a look. Explore the uncharted worlds of Artemis Tau Cluster. Yeah, that's where we are. Weird. I'm not sure she's here, actually. Let's land here and just take a look. I mean, it doesn't really hurt, does it? Wow, 1 Earth year? 40 Earth hours? Really high pressure and actually pretty nice surface temperature. Not too bad. And also almost Earth-like gravity. Once again, not too bad. You two. Rex and Tali, let's do it. That sounded wrong. So, we're getting dropped with this, I don't know, dropship. That's one thing that's also been changed a lot in all 3 iterations of this game. So, is it a side mission or isn't it? It is a side mission. Alright. You know what, before I start moving around, I'm gonna do a quick save, and I think we'll just stop here. And I'm gonna do the side mission in the next episode. So if you like what you saw, it was a little bit of a short mission, nothing much happened, but still, we just got our own ship. I mean, that's not really a big deal, right? Right, it isn't. Anyways, if you like what you saw, please consider pressing the like button. Have yourself a great deal, and I really do hope that I see you in the next episode when we try and find out why we are on this stupid godforsaken planet. Thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.